Show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. Healthy friendship is one of life's greatest gifts. Friendship is not just about having people around. It's also about having people who inspire you, give you emotional support. So today, I'm here with my wonderful guest to discuss the importance of healthy friendship. From my right, I have Miss.
Miss,
Please introduce yourself.
Okay, Miss Jemima Abe.
Okay.
Joy, okay.
All right, thank you very much. So we are going to be navigating through the importance of healthy friendship, because in our world today, we now see that friendship is no longer important to a lot of people. To a lot of people. Maybe because something happened along the line, or yes, some relationships can be very toxic, very, very draining. Talking about friendship, not a romantic relationship with this stage. So we are going to be discussing with practical examples. Do you have a good friend?
Okay, is that question directed to me? Okay, yes, I do. I have a couple of good friends.
So
Yes.
can you tell us about how they are helping you? Importance of this is not us talking about the one that betrayed you, or we are dwelling on the importance
Yeah.
of healthy friendship.
Okay, I would focus on three.
Okay.
I have two best friends, so we're a clique of three. And I don't know, I feel blessed, and I'm honest. I'm very honest about this. You know how when people say, oh, they have bad female friends, or you don't get good female friends around them, I really can't
cannot
relate
relate.
because somehow God has been good. My life, literally, I'm spoiled to do better just by the people I have around me.
Okay.
God had mercy on me, literally. Let me give a practical example. So one of my friends, she's your namesake,
Naomi.
Yes, I have a Naomi. Ojo Chide.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and Naomi will randomly just call me on a random Tuesday and just say, so Jemima, I was just thinking about you. And I know that you are very passionate about this thing. What are you doing about it? What's your life to whisper? And I'm like, bro,
Calm down.
breathe. So just on one random day, I'll just see, once I start hearing, you know, when WhatsApp calls during that group call, I know something has happened or I've done something. You know when people say, oh, your friends don't tell you the truth, that's not who I have. I have the
So
ones
can you quickly
that tell me.
highlight one of the things that your friend have done that is very important to you, like not the betrayal part, please.
No, don't worry. That's not it. So, I was in a bad relationship. God, I don't think when I say that, I'm sorry. I was in a bad place, right? And they kept saying, hello, see, you know, you don't advise a girl in love, by the way.
Yeah, you can't.
So, they kept saying, this thing is not good for you. They brought out reasons, which now, looking at it, were real reasons, but I wasn't seeing them. And at some point, I stopped telling them about the things that were
Because you
happening
felt
because
like
I
they
felt
were
like
coming
they were,
between.
they were being too judgmental. And I noticed that they started praying for me. They stopped talking to me and they
They took you to
started
the
praying
place
for
of
me.
prayer.
And
Was that bad?
yes, it was bad because they knew. So when I was the one that ended the relationship, when I broke up, I didn't tell them until like 4 days after. And I called them and I said, I broke up with this person. And the first thing, they just started giving praise to God. Literally, it was a worship session. And they were like, the other day I called, she now called the other friend of mine. As she said, I called her and I was like, I had a dream about this girl and this boy. And I was like, God, have mercy on these people. And they just started telling me the things that they were doing, but they knew they couldn't reach out to me again because I became a blocked wall.
Yeah.
And you know, for me, I know their prayers and maybe it was like, okay, the guy was not beating me, oh, calm down, but it was not a safe space for me. And the fact that they spoke, and then when they knew that what they could
They took
do
you to the place of
could
prayer.
not work
Yeah.
again, they decided to. So I have friends that will throw out their neck for me,
Wow.
like, and yes. So.
And do you know that what you have is very precious? There are a lot of people who actually don't have such friends.
Yeah.
They will see you entering into the fire. They'll leave you there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, sorry, friendships. I think you can't do life alone. You can't do life alone.
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
think you need at least
You need a
somebody,
friend,
even
yeah.
if you have money. And friendship is not by you packing a lot of people, like
People,
you are,
Yeah.
you are
Yeah,
everybody is your
true.
friend. It's
True.
a lie.
No,
Oh.
no, no, no.
You, and like me, for me, I keep small cycle, and I know that these ones, they are my friends. And the one of the importance of having good friends is they help you most times to navigate through difficult challenges.
Sure.
Okay, Joy was not my friend before. She was just somebody I was just saying hi to and all of that. Something happened, we had to become friends by force. Am I lying, Joy?
Sure.
We had to become, because I needed her at that point. I'm a type that don't make friends. That is the truth about me. I don't make friends because I'm scared, you get. But when she came into my life, when the whole thing was happening, I saw that company, that just
Yeah,
that
sure. It
company
serves as a
will
mental
help
health
you
booster,
out of
yeah.
that situation.
Oh,
You know, some people
Lord.
are addicted to a lot of things.
So true.
Yeah, you know, some people are very addicted to a lot of things. Okay, let's talk about because your friends too can influence your decisions, whether
Can Abi
negatively
they
or
influence your
positively.
decisions?
You know, sometimes you are going through some things. You don't even need to be alone at that point. That is where friendship is now very important. If you don't have a friend to call, what are you going to do?
You go through a lot.
You go through a lot, my sister. So one of the importance again is that it gives you emotional support. It increases your confidence.
Yeah.
I can give you an example of one of my friends. I'm this kind of person that, should I say I have, or I had, or I'm still working on it, low self-esteem. And one day she just came to me and said, Naomi, do you know that you are more than this thing? You can do it, and you will do it more than. And I discovered that after listening to her, I've not done it though, but I had the confidence that if I go to do this thing, I was, and
Do better.
eventually it came out nice. And I'm going to specifically talk about one of my friends. His name is Kenneth. Kenneth, I know you'll be watching me right now, and I'm so proud of
Hi,
you.
Kenneth.
Okay.
Kenneth has been my friend since just one. Kenneth was a rough guy,
Oh,
but Kenneth is
those
no
are the
longer rough.
OGs.
Oh my
Gosh.
I mean,
No,
100
no,
level.
no,
That's
no.
it, just one.
Yes, but even 100
Okay,
level
100
is
level,
still an
yes.
OG. I mean,
100
that's
That's like
6-7
like
years.
7 years.
Please,
Yeah.
And
that's
Kenneth has been,
long enough.
if I just have any small inconvenience, Kenneth. And then somehow when he talks, it's not a relationship. I'm talking about friend.
Sure.
Like, he is this kind of person. Recently I had an issue, like it's not really an issue, but I needed to do something. It was not directly to him, but I just said, Kai, this is what is happening. The next year, bring it, I'll give it to my sister and she should do it for you. And that was how, you know, some friends connect you with family. Somehow you people become
family.
And then there's something that is happening now that I think parents are now discouraging the place of friendship. You know, children, when they give birth to them now, what is taking over is the tab. You know, when you were small, my age at least, when we were small, we used to go to neighbor's
mingle,
house,
play
we
around,
go and play
and
around, and
My
all
first
of
phone
that.
in 100 level.
We go and play around, and from there we'll develop that friendship, that trust. And although sometimes some things will happen and then you just discover this one was never your friend,
Yes.
that one is there. But you have people to talk to in times of problem. There are some situations that you cannot tell your parents, you cannot tell your siblings, but you can confidently call your friend, and that your friend will not judge you. So these are I'm trying to list out some of the importance of bringing life examples, importance of friendship. Okay, when I was in school, my friends were doing very well. And then it's not that I wasn't doing well. I was doing well, but I wasn't meeting up. So sometimes I'll be like, hey, they noticed that I was feeling alone. Then Kenneth just told me, why are you feeling like this? You are doing okay, and when you try more, you can. Just that word alone was enough for me.
Oh, chill. Oh,
so Joy, you haven't said anything.
Yes. Okay, talking about friendship, for me, healthy friendship, yes. For
healthy.
me, I don't feel like healthy friendship is not about gathering a number of people. It's about that one friend that will always be there for you, even when you're not there. Yes. So talking about that, I have this friend. Yeah, her name is Nina. My very good friend.
Nina.
We've been in trouble before.
Oh.
It was her fault.
Through thick
I feel,
and
I feel
thin.
like those kind of friendships, they have some kind of bond.
Yes. They actually threatened us to take us to sale because of her. She was the cause
Okay,
of it. Like,
yeah, that's
but they
a
said I was
serious
the
something.
mastermind because they felt she was too innocent to do that. Yes, but it was her fault, and I didn't say anything.
And you,
At
on
that
the
point-
other hand, you're looking like
Yes, I didn't even know what happened. She didn't even tell me everything. That's the worst part of it. So I was lost. They called me. What happened? You people did this. I was like, what's up? Yes, I was there, but I didn't know. She didn't tell me anything. It wasn't clear to me. So I went there, and they were shouting, we'll take you to sell. Oh, you are the mastermind. You are the...
Yeah.
I was like,
And you were confused.
guy, I just turned. I said, guy, what's up? What's going on? She didn't say anything because of the pressure and everything. So, and everything, like, it was coming to me because they felt I was the mastermind. So me, I started crying and I was angry. I was like, they should take me to anywhere. Me, I'm going to say what I know. The one I don't know, I don't know. So, but after everything, she came back, apologized, and we are really good friends. That's right from time. I think about, since when I was, let me say 10, 12 years.
That's a
Till
long
date.
time ago.
And funny enough, when I left home, because me, I don't, yes, I have that bad, I don't call. I don't always call. So she will always call, check up on me. And there was a time she said, since I left home, she's here to go home and check on my, I have younger ones.
Yeah.
That she'll go there and check up on them. And the next thing they called me, telling me that she got them some stuffs and all of that. She came to visit. I was like, wow.
There is a passage of the Bible that says, "Is a friend who sticks closer than
I
a
Yes.
brother."
I was just feeling so fulfilled and like, okay, even if I die, I have a friend.
Yeah,
That
there are some
always-
friends who
yes.
will go to any length.
Yes, because
And if you don't have that kind of friend, I'm telling you, your own has finished. Like,
That's-
forget
yeah,
about
you're
family.
alone.
Yes, you know, family sometimes you guys they like you or love you because you are their brother or their sister.
Yes.
But talking about friends, they don't know you from anywhere. Maybe
Sure.
one thing or the other brought you people together.
Yeah.
Then you started sharing values and all of that, and then you are there. And then do you know that there are some people who fall sick or get into some certain kind of depression because they don't have anybody to
to
talk
talk to, yes, to trust.
Yes, they don't have anybody to talk to because they have refused to let at least one person into their life. It's not the number of persons you keep.
True.
To me, it's about the intentions of that person.
This letting people into your life though, because like you said, sometimes it's not necessarily the crowd, and most times it's not the
It's
crowd.
not
Sure.
even the crowd.
But the thing is, having a good friend, I feel like it's a divine gift.
Yes.
Because somehow, no matter how you try to pick a good person, even though you usually will attract the kind of person you are,
You are,
to
yes,
yourself.
yes.
So you usually get a friend that is your type of person. But sometimes life can be rough, and so beyond that, you need to trust for a friend. And when you said a friend that sticks closer than a brother, today is one of my friend's birthday. The third person, actually, the guy. He's like, one of the things I wrote about him on my status today was a person that consistency they cry, like literally, for this guy's side. And everybody has that to say about him, because all of us we're a group. My younger sister came to visit me when I was in school, and we went out with my friends. And she came back and she was so sad. I said, "Well, she said, how did you get these people in your life?"
Sure.
And it's not just because we went out and had fun. It's the fact that she saw, like, everybody. My sister has a relationship with each of my friends individually. Like, she doesn't have to call me for everything.
Yeah.
She can call this
Them,
person and
yes.
it's fine. It's as good as talking to me. And somehow it's a rare gift, because I've heard so many stories, like I said. And so sometimes what I would say is, good friendship is very important, but sometimes you have to trust. You also have to check people, because when you relate with somebody, you may not always, because some people may still have a camouflage, but you can tell what this person is about. When I say what it's about, it's not necessarily what he likes to do, what he doesn't like to do. You can tell if this person looks after your interests, looks after
Sure.
what is
There are some friends
for
who are
you.
happy and they are not genuinely happy for you.
Yes.
They are
Or
pretending.
you notice that some people are always, they are with you when you're sad. They are never
With you
with
when
you
you are
when you're
happy.
happy. And that's not like,
And there are
it's
some
not
friends
a,
who will never support
it
you no matter
shows,
what you are
it
doing.
shows clearly that their availability to your sadness. You know when they say, okay, a friend in need, sometimes it only shows that this person also
And even that
derives joy from you being
Being
sad.
sad, yeah.
Because
They
why
are
can't
just
you
there.
be there for me when I'm happy?
Happy.
And even
You
in
should
that,
be
they
the
say
first
rejoice
person
with people who
Yes, sure.
Yes.
are rejoicing, and cry
Yes.
with them also when
When
they are
they're
crying.
crying.
But why is it always when I'm crying?
Crying.
Yes, that you
There's
are
something
available.
wrong.
You are there. You're
want to
the
always
one
see you cry.
bringing the drinks, coming for the sleepover when I'm mourning, and then a big thing happens in my life,
And then you are
And
not
you're
can't
not
there
there.
even
to
show up.
confirm.
Sure.
You forget my birthday. I
Real
don't know how that
sad.
will happen, but no, I'm talking, that's the basic. You can't be there for somebody when the person is happy. It's just it. And to be honest, I know all of us are not the best friends that we could be to every other person, but to have a good friend, scripture says you should show yourself friend. You too should be the good person. Yes. So yes, you need a good friend, but you should be a good person too. If you are not a good person, you will be the toxic person in your friendship. And I would advise your friend to leave you. Because you are bad character.
Very bad.
So that's on a lighter note though.
Okay, so you know, we are young people, right?
Yeah.
And certainly we are going to eventually get old one day. And you know this friendship we are talking
Get
about,
old.
if you don't set it from now that you are young, when you get old, there is nothing there for you again.
There
Because
is
and
nothing.
sometimes it causes loneliness in old age.
Loneliness,
Depression.
and
You might get
suicide.
sick. Because okay, there are even some men, you know, your wife, your partner can also be your friend. It's not can, it's supposed to.
Yeah,
be
sure.
your
Should
friend.
be your friend. And some of them, in the quest of not letting someone in, they are married. They are married because they want to marry. They are married because they want to have somebody they call their partner. That person is not their friend. And do you know when it will show? Is when they get old. Because when you get old, what is there again? You are just living because you are now friends. And some of them refuse that place of friendship from when they were young. So highlighting the importance of friendship. I would also like to say it cures depression. I was depressed.
lot.
Joy knows.
No, don't worry. I knew it's
Oh, yeah,
too.
yeah,
I
I
remember that. Oh Lord, we praise God for safety. We're back to normal.
I was depressed.
Let's
Welcome
toast to
back.
that.
So I'm practically using myself as an example because I would like to say, you know, when you are coming from a place of testimony, people understand you better.
Yeah, sure.
And that is why I'm practically using myself. And I want that practical example. Because during those moments, if I didn't have the friends I had, okay, I don't even know how to describe it. I think I would have been running mad or being in a psychiatric hospital right now, because I literally knew what happened to me. I couldn't eat. Joy knows I couldn't eat. I could not sleep. I developed a whole lot of sickness. But Joy has been there. Every other
Yeah.
person has been there. So these are the importance of friendship. You know, sometimes you are going through challenges that you are not comfortable to tell your family members.
Sure.
You're not comfortable to tell anybody, but you can confidently call this friend. So these are the importance of friendship. I would love that people out there who tag themselves as one man squad. You know, there is these people now that, and then the place of social media has taken that place of friendship from people. The only time is they spend their time on phone, looking at the phone, pressing their phone. Some of them say,
Certified
I have friends on Facebook, I have friends on Instagram. That is where, but these physical friends, you don't even have to see that person. That is the truth. You don't have to communicate with that person all the time. But you know you have a friend.
Yes.
I'm so tempted to call Kenneth again.
All right,
Kenneth.
Yeah, I think you want today. Well done,
Yes.
and he won. Yeah, he won. I have a group of friends. We are
That's
6
so
in
cute.
number. But Kenneth is my closest because he understood. He he cared. I mean, he's still caring. He
listened,
understands. He listens. He cares. He practically he became the brother, the twin. Let me see. I never had elder brother because he's older than me. Okay? The older brother that I have, but in from another mother. You know, when we are so proud of this such kind of persons, it's not because we want to cover it up out of me. I will talk. If you were not being good to me, I will say it. So friends are very important for me. Friends are very important in our lives. So what do you have to say? Your final note to the audience out there.
Okay, friendship is very important. I would say if you have a good friend, you have won. You won in life, literally. You won in life. So one thing I would say is because okay, yes, she had mentioned the goodness of her friend. I would say this: if you have a good friend and you know this is a good person, please keep
Swallow
them.
your
Keep them.
pride.
Keep them.
Swallow
Like
your pride.
don't
Always
no
apologize when
don't
you're wrong.
don't allow the devil to
Use you.
to use you to break those good things. Good people are not really everywhere on the street. So if you have one good person and you know this person is good to you, please keep them. Show up. Be a good person too. Yeah. That's my take.
For me, I would say why making friends? Make friends who will be there for you when you're not there.
And why will you not be there?
When you're gone, like my mom, she's late now.
All right.
And I can say she had just one friend because she always check. It's not all about giving us money, but she always comes, how are you people doing? But she had a lot of friends, but I don't know where they are. So why for me, that's for me. Why choose making friends? Choose those who will be there for you when you're no longer there. They'll be there. They'll always remember you. That's check up on your kids, your family, and all of that. Just because of you.
So, as we leave today and on today's discussion, we have just highlighted the importance of healthy friendship. And healthy friendship is not just about hanging around people or the number of crowd you have around you. It's also, even if you have like one friend who is still there for you, please swallow your pride, just like my friend has said, and keep them.
Keep them.
Thank you very much. And tell us in the comment section, what did you learn from today's program? And I'm Shaibu Namyo Chachule, the host. Bye.
Bye.